Oi, oi, and you know you only see me when it's something to do about bloody fishing. And today is a special one because it's bank holiday weekend and I get to go bloody fishing from Friday to Monday. I've had a right result. And it's been a while since I've done a vlog, so I thought it was only right I'll bring you guys with me and take you on a journey. And today I'm going fishing over Bush Farm. It's about 4:45, so I need to get my arse down there. And it's wee hours on, so I don't know how it is going to get through the traffic and security, but we'll get there. But I'll catch up to you guys when I'm out there. Yeah boy, can you hear that music as well? Seems like it's going to be a good weekend. Let's get a bait bucket out and let's go find some fish. Get in there. So, on the car park, there's one other angler on, so that leaves two other swims that are free. I walked out round in the swim I've recently fished. It's quite weedy, the weed's definitely come up more. The weed was there, but it's definitely come up more of the areas that I was fishing. So I'm going to check out the other swim that I've not fished before, but I'm definitely going to have one lap round the other lake. But there's 4 other vans in the car park, so that must mean there's 4 other people somewhere else fishing. So we'll see. So I didn't really see much in that swim, but I'm going to walk around the other lake, the back lake, to see what's happening over there. But as I say, there's 4 other anglers on. They're somewhere about, not too sure. But I might jump, if worst comes to worst, I'll probably jump in the car park somewhere, but we'll see. Let's have a walk around. I do like the look of this swim though. If I see a fish here, I might jump in here. This to me draws me in. This looks proper carpet, this one. Look at this. Especially where there's like an out of band zone there. But we'll see what we can see. We're just going to carry on walking around. As the saying goes, don't put all your eggs in the same basket, so I'm going to put a couple of eggs in that basket and I'm going to carry on walking. We'll see if we can find some more, but I'm telling you, I definitely think there's fish down this bit. That's the little stock pond. Oh yeah, there's definitely fish up this way. I've got to keep my eyes on the prize and stop looking other places. Well, that was a little bit awkward. I didn't realise someone was standing right behind me at that time. But so I won't be fishing that area. I've come down the other end now. Right away. But can I see a fish? Is that a fish? I think I just see something there. But it could be a little fish, not too sure. I gotta say, I do love the hunt, chasing the fish, trying to find them. That's what excites it for me. But at the minute, I ain't got too much to go off. I've got like a few signs in the water, but not seen a physical fish. Do another little bit of a walking around, see if we can find them. Now I've located where everyone else is fishing. Let's see what I can see. But just keep our eyes peeled on the water. Let's do another lap and we'll see. I'm going to leave this swim with a few eggs in this basket as well. So I was just chatting to one of the other lads on here. Quite a nice geezer actually. Told me about, gave me a bit of information on the lake and that, so I'm going to take that in my head and go and have a look around the lake again, see what we see. So the plan of action is I'm going to leave the car park swim and go and do my first night on the back lake. I'm not too sure, but I think I'm going to go where I put my eggs in that basket, but we'll see. I'm going to get the gear out and get around there because the light is slowly going down. Let's get it done. So it's all slowly coming together. The bivvy's up. Spots are still fizzing out there. Let's just get time to get the rods up. Let's get this done. Honestly, I am buzzing. I'm such on a high. I don't know if it's because of the vibe, fishing a new part of the lake, music. I feel really confident, honestly. Buzzing. Let's get these rods set up because we ain't going to catch them without the rods being in the water. So I found where the first rod's going to go. Straight under that tree. I've got the spot clipped up. I'll find one more spot now and then get these rigs done and get rods out in the water. So I found 2 spots, nice firm donks as well. plan of action, I'm going to get rigs out now. Time's approaching about 6:30 now. I've got to get these rods out to catch one of these bangers. But I'm going to sort my rigs out. Plan of action, because it's quite clear, I'm going to fish 2 slip Ds, my faithful slip Ds, probably one with a wormer, and I'm not too sure if we're going to go for a magaliner or a bloodliner, but we'll see. With a little mesh bag and a hard hooker. Probably a few patches of bait over the area to try and get them feeding. Yesterday I prepped myself for the other lake thinking I was going to be fishing on weed, so I made a few booms up for the stiff inch, but now I'm going to have to tie up 2 new rigs. Doesn't take long, so let's do it. So I like to cut about 12 inches off. Sorry. And I like to strip about 4 inches back. I've got quite fat fingers, so I tie the knots a little bit hard. Do a bit more of that. And the double loop knot. Always wet it. Oh. Yeah, cut that bit of tag end. So you're going to get yourself one of these. Gonna poke that through that. So a micro ring swivel. Put that straight on there. Tuck that through the hole. I like fishing this rig because it's so simple, because once you catch a fish, you change the hook so quick. Then you're going to get yourself quite light in these magaliners at the minute, I'm not going to lie. I've had my last couple of fish on them. The road lake. And you slide that straight on that end. So when I get that micro ring swivel level with a barb, kick us on straight, bang it, perfect, look at that. Then you want to get yourself an 8 tangle sleeve. Where I'm fishing it on a lead clip, I really want it to kick away from the lead. So I've gone for the 50mm ones. Gonna slide that in there. It comes out the end. Then I like to make it probably about 9 inches to 10 inches from the eye to the loop knot. do another double loop knot this end. Always make it moist before you put it. And there, I get myself my other plate. And don't hook it by the hook because you'll pull the hook forward. And then just give it a nice little tug, make sure it's all tight. Cut the tag ends off. And then just basically just finishing up a little bit of putty just to help pin everything down. Did get it wet yesterday. It started to rain. The putty's a bit wet inside there. I should have left the lid undone. But just finish off a bit of putty. And that slip D rig has been catching me most of my fish this year. It's perfect for a snowman rig, hard hooker, wafter, but this is my favourite rig at the moment. 2 fresh rigs tied, 2 slip Ds, one with a wormer, one with a magger liner. Let's get these hard hookers on, little mesh bags, let's get these on the spot, let's bait to precise, let's get them out there, catch a banger. Whoa, as you can hear, it is bloody raining. I've got the rods out just in time, so I'm going to sit back and keep my eyes peeled on the water, and hopefully this rain turns the fish on. Well, there's only time will tell, but I'm feeling really confident. The rods went out there bang on the spots. I got a drop on both of them. The bait into precise went bang on. I've probably done around 6 to 8 patches of bait over both spots. Baited to precise as best as I could be. Pretty confident. Sit here buzzing. Well, doesn't look like I'm going to get the barbecue on anytime soon then, so I might as well have to wait out for that, but we'll see. It's just going 8:45 now. There's a last bit of rain due at 9 o'clock, and I'm going to get that barbie on because I am marvin. Last time I ate it was about 11:30. I feel really confident where I'm fishing. I know fish will travel through this channel because down to the left hand side there's an out of bounds area where it goes round to the next part of the lake, and then to the right hand side there's another channel that goes round the corner to like dead end spot, and then there's an out of bounds area with another channel that goes through to another part of the lake. So I felt pretty confident where I'm fishing. There's fish got to travel through it at some point, so I've not over baited, but I've got enough bait there to get them down feeding, hopefully confident, and hopefully one of the carp will fall to one of my traps. Yeah boy, as you can see the smile on his face must mean that barbie is on fire. Oh yeah, I'm bloody marvin. I'm loving these tunes in the background though. It feels like I'm there in a way, but carp fishing. Love it. Hopefully catch a banger. So for dinner this evening, a bit of marinated chicken, a bit of seasonings thrown together. I ain't gonna lie, it's pretty random. Bit of tandoori, bit of chilli, bit of paprika, garlic. It's finally going on the grill. That dinner was absolute needed because I'm gonna need that energy tonight because I might be up catching carp or raving till we are. But to be honest, I'm gonna get my eyes peeled on the water for a little bit longer. But then I want to get my nut down. I'm going to enjoy this night. And I ain't got to pack up at 4:30, get in there. Well, hopefully I'll be waking up a bit early catching carp. But until then, good night. Well, you know how it goes. When there's a rod missing, can only mean one thing. Must mean I've got a banger in the net. Jeez. And how about that for the first fish on a new lake? Yeah, boy. Yes, the bush farm account is finally open. How about that for your first fish? £35.12? You're buzzing. Like, I woke up probably about 4:15, like as I normally do. Just sitting there chilling out. One beep on the rod, and it beep, 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 and it ripped off. Bang on 4:30. Couldn't believe it. That fish come on the Magaliner. The last few fish I've had, they've all come from the Magaliner now, so let's quickly change that hook, put a new bait on, little mesh bag, and wrap that up to the spot, get it back out there, a few pouches, and hopefully we can nick another. But yes, £35.12. That's my new personal best comment as well. Yes. Simple tactics, £25 blend, bit of that putty, super sticky, the Magaliner, and the Covine size 4 hard hooker with a little mesh bag. A few patches of bait, and that's how that common slipped up. So let's get this rig out there, let's do it. So that's the rod back out there, bang on the spot. Probably put about 10 patches of bait over the top. Not filling it, probably about 8 built boilies in each patch, only 14 millers, so it ain't too bad. But they're definitely in there feeding, and it was from the spot that I see a fish in the middle of the water, so yes! Time's approaching, probably about 5:30 now. Probably going to get my nut back down for another hour or so. But, well, that's if I can with this excitement. But yes, get in there, and a bit of content for the vlog. Get in there. Let's go to bed. See you in a bit. Oi, oi. Well, I managed to get my head down for another hour, so it's about 7:30. I'm going to keep my eyes peeled on the water, and I'll tell you what, an ERLAX carp out there. Hoping to catch another fish at bite time. I don't normally get to fish out to this time, so yes. There's a lot of bubbling going on in all sorts of different areas, but it could be the roach. But boo boo, I left my water in the van, so there won't be no cups of tea yet. But we'll see what happens. Look at this. So at the moment, there's not much to report back on. I've had my eyes peeled on the water. I've seen little swarms of roach, little fish and all that. But to be honest, I think I'm going to move my left hand rod, the first rod I put out, and move it towards the out of the band zone. I've had a bit of advice from other people to say I want to get over that sort of way fishing. But I did hear a fish crash there yesterday, and at least I have another spot to fall back on if there's nothing to show. I'll come back and fish this first spot. But to be honest, I'm just going to sit and chill for another hour or so, and then I'll decide what I want to do. Got my new spot, putting a little edge on it by the little topper. Hand roll by my pal. Yeah boy, let's get it. So that's it, the rod's out there, bang on. Really happy with it, to be honest with you. I'm trying to, the approach I went for is hopefully they're going to come around that corner and get on that bait. I'll keep my eyes peeled on the water for a bit, and then I think I'll get breakfast on in about an hour. So I am Marvin. So at the minute, I'm in the back of my bivvy in as most shade as I can. I am absolutely melting, the sun is on me. You can just hear We Are just in the background doing their microphone checks and that, so I won't be long till the music starts and that. But confidence, where the bangers at? Where are the bangers at? So I've just done a bit of research and found out it's going to rain from about 1 o'clock. So I better make sure I get that barbie on about 11:30 and I'll get them burgers in. And I don't mind if I'm bivvy bound for a while, but I've definitely got to reel the rods in, pop to the van, get the water and go to the toilet before that as well. So I've got a busy couple of hours ahead of me by the looks of it. But the weather's slowly changing. Come on, you cart, where are you? Where's one of the 40s at? I know they're in here hiding. So you may be wondering why you ain't seen a vlog or anything out of me. But I tell you what, it's because I've been so busy fishing, working, spending time with the family, and doing vlogs weekly. It just got really hard. But don't worry, I've been filming all the content, and there will be a journey to catching a 30 video, a really long one, because I did it, I smashed that. And also after that, there'll be a journey to catching a 40, smashed that. But until then, I thought I'd best give you a vlog because it's been a while, and at least I caught a fish for it as well. But don't worry, I've got plenty of time, so I'm going to kick back and chill. But that video will be coming soon. But all it is, I'm going on a family holiday to Greece in 2 weeks time. Buzzing about that. Well needed, I ain't going to lie. But until then, catch up with you guys soon. So now while I eat my lunch, I assess the situation that I'm fishing in and where I've just moved my rod to. Even though I got a drop on the lead, I felt it was a hot, nice, firm spot. But fishing sank on the deck, maybe if there's a bit of debris from any of like the trees, leaves, anything like that, probably ain't the best bet to go for that one. So I reckon I will reel the rods in at some point. I think I might go to a pop-up on that rod. Just think match the hatch still, but I think that might be better. It might present a little bit better. And obviously the rod I caught the fish on earlier, probably going to have a little refreshing on that as well. Not going to put too much more bait out, but I'm not going to do this for about an hour or so. But I'm just going to keep my eyes peeled on the water until a different situation comes upon me. But I'm going to chill out, listen to the music, and I hope to catch another fish. Yeah boy, I definitely done that barbecue at the right time, didn't I? Look at this! Well, they say everything happens for a reason, and I won't be changing that rig, and you know why? That Slip D rig with the hard hooker and the snowman on top worked. I was playing a fish all the way in, just as I went to net it, it rolled, it splashed, it rolled, and I felt it go and a hook pull just at the net. Well, I won't be changing that over to a spinner rig at all. I'm going to go and get this Slip D back out there with a new hook, fresh sharp hook, a bit more bait. But it's confidence. It was a smaller common. At least I know everything's working for me, but it is what it is. I'm not going to be down. I'm not going to be down on it at all. I'm buzzing, you know. It's working, it's working. Stay positive. We're going to catch another one. Come on. So you may wonder how I attach my mesh to this. The reason why I don't just hook it straight onto the hook, because if you was just to pull straight on, imagine that, the mesh would just do that. It would set the rig how you'd want it to. So what I like to do is hook this mesh once on there, just like that, and then wrap it around the micro wind swivel, just like that, and to hold that into place on the cast. So let's get that out on the spot. So I've got the rod back out there. It's time to chill out now and hope we get another chance. I feel pretty confident for another one. So let's sit back on our hands and then wait for a bite. It is absolutely having it out there. But last time it rained like this, I did get a take in it. So let's hope we can repeat. And this time, I land it. I just hope that wasn't my last opportunity. but we're going with confidence. We're going to catch a banger. Come on, come on. So for the last few hours I have been asleep, I ain't gonna lie. I've been really enjoying the time of refreshing the body. It's nice just having time off of work really, and being able to fish for so long, getting a few nights on the bank, fishing up till bite time and that. But the plan of action now is I'm going to reel the rods in, I'm going to go to the van, get the water, go to the toilet, get some fresh clothes and that, and then come back, put the rigs in the water again, refreshing the spots, and then go into the night and hopefully catch a banger. Let's get it done. Feels good, little freshen up. I got the water as well. We're back in the game and back in the swim, and the rainbow's still here. Let's go catch another banger. While walking to my van, I took time to think about the situation, and when I reeled that rig in, it had a little bit of weed on from like the first spot where I lost the fish from. So I'm thinking, even though I caught on the slip D hard hooker with a snowman, I think I'm going to switch it over to a little pop-up. I just think because there's a bit of debris over there, it definitely will present better, I think. And the rig that I caught from the spot this morning, I think, to be honest, I think I'd stick with that tactics, keep fishing it because it works. But definitely think changing over to a pop-up might be the better edge. Let's do it. Simple tactics, let's get out there. So that's both rods back on the same spots, topped up with a little bit of bait, a few patches on each. We can go into tonight confident. But for the moment, it looks like there's going to be a break in the weather. So let's get the barbie on and let's get them lamb chops on. Yeah, boy, what are you saying? I've missed doing this. Yeah, come on, you carp. Just my luck, as you see, it's just started raining, but we're not letting that get us down. Yeah, boy. And West Ham won today. In there, catching bangers, West Ham winning, barbecuing on the bank. What? We are music playing. What are you saying? But it's mad. With music in the background from we are. I'm sitting here looking at the water and I find myself busting a few moves to it all by accident. But it's banging. Alright, let's hope we catch a carp. Stop boring you with crap. So the time's just approaching 9 o'clock. Not much to go on other than the music is vibing. But I still feel as confident as I did the same as like last night. We know the two spots have done bites. So hopefully the fish move back in and get on the munch. But pretty much gonna have an early night again, I reckon. Might as well enjoy it. But hopefully I'll catch up with you guys soon. Over and out. Good morning. The bite alarms stayed silent last night. Didn't hear anything else around the lake either, so I'm not too sure if anyone else had anything, but we know it's bite time and I'm still fishing. It feels good though. I still got another 24 hours ahead of me, so to try and catch another one. Not too sure if I'm going to stay in the same spot today or am I going to move, but for the minute I would put the kettle on, but after going to get the water from the van yesterday, came back here, realised I didn't have no tea bags. Typical, but I think I'm going to get the porridge on and get at me and get that fuel in me, because I think I'm going to catch a banger. Oh, I am going to catch a banger. I'm sitting here thinking, what do I do? Should I move later? Should I not? I'm not too sure. I think if I move, I'm going to strip my gear right off, take all the over wrap off, take the door off, take the ground sheet back to the van, go really light and maybe go have a little mooch and go right down the other end. But for the moment I'm probably going to sit here, wait till bite time's over and then assess the situation, because I did have a take during the day in here, and that's like everyone says bite time between 4:30 to like
9. So if I've got a take during the day, you must be doing something right. So I'm going to go with big confidence. Fill these boots with confidence. We're going to catch another carp today. We've got to do it. So it's just coming up to 9 o'clock now, and the plan is, what I'm thinking is that I don't normally get to do this much time on the bank, so I just don't want to just sit in one swim. I want to go and try and find the fish, and that I know of, no one's fishing the other end, and that means there's like 3 swims up there, and that's been like 3. So maybe the fish might have mooched out that end. So I think when it gets to around maybe about 10:30, 11ish, I'm gonna reel the rods in. I'm gonna walk up the other end just to double check no one's up there. And if no one's gone up there, I'm gonna see if I can see anything for about half hour or so. And if I see something, I'll move on them. If not, maybe come here and maybe just try and switch up a little bit. Maybe have a little play around with hook baits and stuff. Maybe they're just not feeling what I've got on at the moment. But for a minute, I'm just going to enjoy this sunshine. It's starting to get warm, I tell you. I don't think we're meant to have any showers, but it feels good to have this much time on the bank. I really enjoyed it. But hopefully we can just get another fish on the bank. Fingers crossed anyway. Wish me luck.
So I've reeled the rods in. It's just gone 9 o'clock. I couldn't hold out till 10 o'clock. I feel like I'm missing an opportunity. I'm going to have a walk down the other end now, see if I can see any fish. But let's do it. There's got to be a fish out there that's hungry, and I need to catch it, find it. Ah well, everything happens for a reason. I won't be going down there. Someone has moved down that end. So I take it. Oh, I don't know what to do. Maybe stay in the same swim, maybe just have a switch around with the different hook baits or something. But I'm going to walk to my van anyway. I'm going to use the toilet, and then I'm going to think about maybe looking at the car park. Leave that as an option B. But I don't know. Everything happens for a reason. That's what we've got to take it as. Let's go get them. Let's find them. Not much going on at all. I've just got back into my swim. Can't really think what to do. I think I might stay here, because we know fish will travel through here. I'll just have a little play around with the hook baits. Was the fish not in this area? Well, I don't know. Mind games. But I think let's get that fresh rig out to that. Let's get this out there. I'm not going to top it up with any more bait though. I will leave the bait as, and then by this evening maybe put a couple more pouches. But no, let's have it. I'm going with the same tactic as I had that take yesterday, with the little snowman, with the 8mm snowman on top, pink one, hard hooker, little mesh bag. I'm not going to put any extra bait out. I'm just going to just that little fresh bit of bait. Let's try and get this. So that's it. Both rods are out there on the same spots as yesterday. All that's changed is I've made them into snowmen, because hopefully that little edge is a bit different. But as I speak, I can see a spot fizzing out over there in the next swim down. I just hopefully made the right decision. I didn't have really nothing else to go off really, but I feel confident where I'm picked, because fish will travel through between the 3 different channels. Let's get it, hopefully. Well, you know how it goes. When there's a rod missing, can only mean one thing. Must mean I've got a banger in the net. Yeah, boy. Well, literally, you know how it goes. Everything happens for a reason, and this reason was for me to stay in this swim. Just a little change of tactics, adding the snowman back, putting it closer into the reed, seemed to have done it. Get in there, buzzing. Let's get the fish sorted, get the fish out, let's have it, buzzing. Quick and easy as that. Change the hook, fresh hook bait, new topper, new mesh bag. Let's get out in the spot, baby. Buzzing, I tell ya. 28.10 as well for another fish. Buzzing. The rod went out there perfectly, bang on. So hopefully we can nick another. Oh, I'm glad I didn't move now. As I say, everything happens for a reason. Now it's time to kick back and chill, get that fan back on, maybe doze off. I don't know. But I don't think I'll be dozing off. I'm too excited, ain't gonna lie. Come on. Yes! I'm sitting here filled up with confidence. Hoping to catch another fish. Got a barbie on. Because I think I've worked up an appetite and I think I deserve a good bit of munch, I tell you. Maple, pork loins and burgers, I reckon, just to finish up the food. I am Marvin. Now and again, I keep seeing a few pinprick bubbles coming up on my right hand rod from the spot, but it could be roach, or it could be gases coming from the floor. But my left hand rod, feel pretty confident with that now. That's 2 takes from that same spot, so doing well. Hopefully the bites continue. We managed to catch another, but for the moment my eyes are locked on this water, hoping to see some sort of sign of fish or to have a take. But bear with us guys, we're going to catch one. So the rain has just started again. Thinking more about this right hand rod. I keep seeing the reeds banging opposite me, so it's not done me a bite for over 24 hours. Obviously the bait's out there, don't really know what to do, but I'm thinking for the last night I might move the rod and go further against the back bait. What is the worst that's going to happen? I still leave knowing that I've caught 2 fish, but if I can nick 1 extra fish, that'd be better. But look at this. Let's see what happens. Smooth this rod when the rain stops, obviously. So the rain stopped. I think this is my time to find a new spot. Let's do this. So after doing a little bit of casting around, I worked out if I come back 2 foot than my original wraps and more to the right, it's definitely a lot firmer and not a lot of that siltweed. I did have a cast to the back reeds where I thought it was, but it feels really shallow, so I'll probably stick to where I've had the fish from, but go back over to a slip D bottom bait hard hooker little mesh bag instead of the pop-up. I feel like maybe now I've done that little bit of difference, I think I must have been fishing just on the edge of the plateau, as they're calling it. For this rod I'm even matching from what I just had that last take on with the other hook bait. Little mesh bag, Magalina, the 25-pound blend, a tangle sleeve, leg clip. Let's get it. Nah, it's just the waiting game. Just gonna sit here on my hands and hopefully catch a carp. There's nothing else I can do now. The 2 spots I'm fishing are bang on. Let's just hope the carp channel through and find the bait. Come on. So it's just approaching 6:30 now, and to be honest, I'm just going to continue to sit on my hands. Obviously my left hand rod is now had 2 bites from it now, and I've went back out there on the same spot. Pretty confident to just leave it exactly where it is, because we know it's a nice firm spot. And my new spot on my right hand rod, I'm pretty confident with that, finding that, so it's more clearer, so I can present a better bait and I can present my slip D hard hooker bait on it. But I'm going to continue into the night. Hopefully we'll nick one before we go home, but still got plenty of time really. Just imagine if I was doing a work overnight, I'd probably had the rod set up for about an hour, so for me it's a bonus. Buzzing with 2 captures though. Gutted I lost that other one, but it is what it is. The spot redeemed itself by giving me another bite, so we'll just sit on our hands and see, but hopefully we'll see soon, eh? Well, you know how it goes. When there's a rod missing, can only mean one thing. Must mean I've got a banger in the net. Yeah, boy. So I'm not going to waste much time at all, because it is bite time, and that bite didn't come till 4:45. The time is now 5:15.
I need to get this rod back out there. I've just done my rig. Take long at all. This tell ya, this Slip D snowman rig, boy, with a Magaliner mesh bag. Let's get this back out to the spot and hopefully catch another banger. Sitting here, just watching the sun come up. Just made my porridge. Sitting here buzzing with another capture. £24. What a lovely looking ling. Oh, angry male though, I tell you. It gave me a proper ripper for a small fish like that. I was probably battling him for about 10 minutes. Took me for forbidden. I took him straight out of forbidden. I was panning him out in front, and he kept just trying to go down to the left-hand reeds to me for some reason. Even though they're not even, don't even go in far, they just stop there. Kept heading that way. But when I netted him, I was like, I was like, that is a banger. Yeah, boy. Oh, I'm gonna sit here and eat my porridge, and hopefully I can capture one more carp before I go. There's a few bigger ones in here, and I'm after one of them. I don't mind them smaller ones. Every fish is welcome in my swim. But I would prefer one of the 40s. Alright, it's time to sit back and chill. Tell me that don't look bang on for a bite or what? Look at that. It's proper out there. Hopefully. There's plenty of time. Well, I wouldn't say plenty, but I still got a few hours ahead of me. And I still nicked a fish during the day, so there's a good chance that I could nick another one. So let's sit back and see while I eat my porridge. Get that energy to catch another banger. Yeah, boy. So everything's hanging up now, drying out. The bivvy's down. Got a few hours left on the bank to hopefully catch a carp. Fingers crossed. It's looking good out there. Come on, you carp. Well, you know how it goes. When there's a rod missing, can only mean one thing. Must mean I've got a banger in my net, and look at the size of this. Yeah, boy. Honestly, I don't know if you can see, I am absolutely shaking. But if you can see the size of this thing in here, you could understand why. Oh my God. Yes, the spot is rocking. Cool, it was that big. I've had to ring my brother to get him to come round and take the photos, because he'll want to see it. But, oh mate, can't believe it. So I'm going to quickly tie a new rig now. It'll be worth it, because I can't wait any longer. I might as well do some sort of preparation, because the fish are still there. I still see some visiting going on, so let's get this done quick. Honestly, what a session I'm having. I can't believe it. Do you want to know the size of that fish? £40, 14. What a session I'm having. 4 fish now. Honestly, PB common as well. I smashed it twice in one session. Unreal. Red letter session proper. And for my brother to be here as well, to be here to witness it as well. Unreal. But I couldn't resist flinging the rod back out for one last hour of fishing. Fingers crossed. Honestly, this smile is not going to leave my face for a long time. What a session I've had. I'm going to have a slow pack down once again. Get my stuff together. I am gasping for a drink. I ain't drunk since about 9 o'clock this morning. PB common. What a session. This is a proper red letter session, I tell you. Oh, mate. I don't actually want to pack up, but I do want to go home and have a bath, I tell you. Now I've done it, I'm stinking up. I feel like a proper scaff fisherman. Let's have it. Oh, honestly. Buzzing. Honestly, who would have thought about this session when I started it, when I got in my van and I said to you guys I was going fishing and I was going to record it? Who would have thought I would have ended the session with a 40, 14. Oh my God, I can't believe it. But honestly guys, I'm so glad I decided to record it. It's brought the buzz back to me and made me want to do what I want to do. So I'm going to carry on, continue to film, but also I have 3 other videos already filmed, ready to drop. The journey to catching a 30, journey to catching a 40, and also Park Lakes Part 2. So within the next couple of months, I'll be dropping all these videos. But for what a session, I'm going to have to reel them rods in a minute.
but I'm going to be leaving, going home a happy man. But I'll tell you what, bloody stink. Buzzing. So that's it, my time is up. I've reeled in the winning rod, and just as it is, that I'll show you simple tactics. The Magaliner 25-pound blend, hard hooker, snowman, a long anti-tangle sleeve, and a Vita Pits lead click setup, and probably about 18 inches of tubing. That is the winning rig, yeah boy, buzzing. Let's get this rod packed in so I can get home and have a bath. So that's my gear all packed up for me to ready go home. Honestly, what a session I've had. I can't believe it really. It's not sunk in that I've had all them carp. I've bet to beat my PB common once, but not twice, and then to catch a 40, oh my god. But I tell you what, I appreciate everyone that took their time to watch this video, and all I can say is, fishing with Bam.